go, the goat, the rice and peas, the barbecue, the jerkin, and the fresh veg.
Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you very much for stopping by. My name is Chef Adrian Morris and you're watching Morris Time Cooking.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
Alright, here we go now. So I have here about 4 pounds of goat, 36, 31 or $32 Canadian for this 4 pound of goat. So about $8 pound there about. I'm just gonna wash these off. Looks very meaty. This is the goat leg that we're using right here. Yeah, we're using the goat leg, so I don't think we're gonna be needing a lot of trimming because it doesn't have a lot of fat on there. Whatever fat you find, just gonna trim these off like so. Scissors can get this done. And just trim it up nicely. Yeah, there's not a lot of trimming that needs to take place. So some vinegar on here. I'm gonna get some water now. And we're gonna rinse those. So we get the excess blood off, as well as whatever rawness may be present and all the debris. Just wash that off. Yeah man, just pour the water off like so. And then we're just gonna rinse off the excess vinegar. Alright, so we're just gonna pot dry the goat pieces and we're gonna add them to the bowl. And you realize the color has become gray. It doesn't look as red with the blood because we washed them clean. And there we go, all that goat meat has been washed and rinsed and pot dry, and we're gonna season this up. Alright, so I have some fresh onion in, 1 fresh onion. I'm gonna go in with some garlic. And about a head of garlic, right? Gonna add a little bit of oil to that. I'm using here some olive oil. Alright, so we have here the onion and the garlic. We just want to blend those by themselves with a little bit of oil. So this is what I want. Just the garlic and the onion. This can help us to get a fresh note in our food, right? There we go. Gonna add that to a jar. So there we go. That's the onion and the garlic. Nice fresh note. Set this to the side. Alright, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do up some scotch bonnet peppers. We're gonna add a little bit of oil just to help blend it. Alright, we're gonna blend that. So scotch bonnet by itself. Here we go. Nice. Alright, so whoa! There we have some scotch bonnet by itself. Right? And this is if you need any scotch bonnet, you can just pick some. Because sometimes not a lot of person can manage the spice. You just want some fresh garlic, some fresh onion. Or in this case, you just need some scotch bonnet to throw into your food. You don't mix it with anything but the scotch bonnet, right? Alright, there we go. So we have all that scotch bonnet nice. So now we have the scotch bonnet, we have the onion and the garlic, and these we're going to be using these to flavor our food. So I have here a thumb-sized piece of ginger crush, going to add to my goat. A few pimento berries that will help with flavor, as well as it's going to tenderize that meat. A little bit of black pepper, about a teaspoon. Nice. About 2.5 tablespoons of all-purpose, enough to season that up nicely, but not too much to hide the flavor of the meat, right? Tablespoon of our onion and garlic mix. And of course, you're doing goat meat, so we need a teaspoon of that fresh grounded fresh scotch bonnet pepper. And we're gonna go in it about 2 tablespoons of curry powder. Just like that. I'm just gonna rub that in. That goat meat is marvelous. So pretty. You have to be careful when you're rubbing this up, because remember now you have very sharp bones like these, so you don't want to be rubbing it too vigorously, because if chances are you may cut yourself. You can use a spoon, a spatula to do this, right? And I like to put on a gloves because I don't want all that curry color under my nails, right? Awesome. Rub that up beautifully. Make sure every piece of your meat gets seasoned. And there we go. Beautiful. You see that? Looks so good. Clean that up, man. I'm just gonna set this aside to marinate. Here I have a Dutch oven. I'm gonna add some olive oil, enough to cover the base of the pot. Gonna add to our oil about a tablespoon of curry powder. Mix that in. And once this curry powder starts to toast, that's when we're gonna add our goat meat in. Beautiful. In with the goat meat. Just gonna mix this up. Stir that up. Yeah, man. And there we go. So I have some water here. It may look cloudy, but remember that blender that had the garlic and the onion, I rinsed the blender out, as well as this bowl that we season our meat in, and that's all the liquid flavor. We're gonna set this aside, cover this up, and we're gonna allow that to produce its own liquid. Give it to me. Give it to me at top steel. Go. Leave this place. Okay, so here we are now. And look how much liquid this has produced. All that liquid has been produced. Stir that in. Now we're gonna add some water, just enough to cover the meat pieces. Just like that. And we're gonna allow this to cook on medium heat for about an hour and a half to 2 or until nice and tender. And if we need any more water, we can add this liquid. So we're just gonna set this to the side. So typically it's around 6 cups of water added, or just add enough to cover the meat pieces. The goat is running. Just wash up these dishes, because you don't know what thing going on. You have to wash as you go, right? So my rug right there in the kitchen, so I walk on down. Young boy. Massive reduction. The sauce is nice and rich, but we're still not there yet because this is not cooked. I'm gonna have to add a little bit more water in here and allow these to tenderize. Add a little bit more water, just enough to cover. Nice. Check it out, see what I go on. Like this. So I'll season it up now. So I have some fresh thyme. We're gonna go in, already washed. Onion and fresh garlic in. Yeah? It's not too spicy, so guess what? We're gonna go in with some of that fresh scotch bonnet pepper, not too crazy. A little bit of black pepper, you know the vibe. Some more all-purpose. We're gonna go into about a 1/4 cup of milk, coconut milk. If you know, you know. Here we go. Yeah, man. Alright, you know. Mix that in. Nothing nice, man. I'm just gonna allow this to cook down for about 20 more minutes until the meat is nice and tender and the gravy is somewhat thickened. Yeah. And medium heat, cover that. So there we go, the goat, the rice and peas, the barbecue, the jerk on, and the fresh veg. Let's go.
Leave a thumbs up on the video, leave a comment below. And say if you love my vibe, don't forget to hit subscribe. Jano, try it out at home. You won't be disappointed. Once again, thank you very much for watching. You see, until next time, safe travel on the gravel. And go and big up on yourself.